being here with us.
Good morning, Victoria. Thanks for having us.
There's so many different weather forecast offices throughout the entire country. You're with the one specifically here in Brownsville, and different areas of the country deal with different types of severe weather. What's the most common one here in Brownsville, and what do we need to worry about?
The most common one here would be wind or hail. Damaging wind from a thunderstorm can be up to 60 miles per hour or 100 miles per hour. And we all know what strong winds like that can do, especially to poorly built homes, trailers, things like that. Hail is a big deal. We get about the same amount of hail over the long term, 30 years, as we do with the wind. And we all remember what happened last spring. Hail was the dominant feature from late March through May across the valley. This year, when the season comes and we think there'll be something in April and May, we'll see. Maybe wind is it. We just can't say exactly this far out.
And of course, it all starts with the thunderstorm, correct?
Right, and thunderstorms will eventually form up. I mean, even though we're in drought, we'll get enough moisture, we'll get some leftover fronts as we get later into spring, and that clash of air masses will create some thunderstorms, and we have to be aware of what they can do.
Very warm, very moist here in the valley. When you get that cold air that moves in, that's the problem. And so what are some safety tips that you can give to our viewers when the media, relay your information to them?
Well, at this point with the Awareness Week, the idea is have a plan ready for quick action in your home, your business, your school. Know a safe place to be away from windows. Put as many walls between you as you can. Whether it's hail or wind, you don't want to be anywhere near those windows. If you're out in a vehicle driving during a hailstorm, you need to know where to go. If you can't get to a place of safety quickly, you don't want to go underneath a highway underpass because there could be some flooding rains there. You'd rather be going to like a car wash or a gas station canopy if you can't get to a garage. By all means, you want to be indoors away from windows and have a plan to get there quickly, because these storms will only give you 10-15 minutes of time before they start and then produce that severe weather.
So many different topics that we can go over, and we're going to be talking to our viewers about these throughout the week, but where can they go to get a rundown of what each day this week will be represented with?
We have all kinds of information on our webpage. I'd say go to weather.gov/RGV. At the very top of the page, there'll be this section called Top News of the Day. And from there, you can link to either the Severe Weather Awareness Guide, which is like a booklet online. And then beyond that, we actually have graphical slides that you can pick off and look at to give you safety tips and actually education on what these particular elements, lightning, wind, hail, and tornadoes, can do. And it's kind of a good way to understand this in a nutshell.
Great. Thanks so much, Barry, for being here this morning. You can always get all these details at valleycentral.com.